Hi. Based on the JSON payload received from the Sumo Logic query, the Lambda is to trigger, and this Lambda will trigger it, and it will restart the EC2 instance, and it has to send the SNS notification. For that, I am going to create one EC2 instance and SNS notification and API gateway, and I require roles to access this EC2 instance, Lambda function to perform effectively. So first I'm going to create a SNS for this because SNS ARN we require to pass the Lambda role. So for that I'm going to create the SNS. So first I'm going to create SNS. I'm taking a standard and I have given some naming formats which I have already created in my created some policy. So based on that naming only, I'm going to create the SNS topic, and I created the SNS topic over here. Then I have created I'm going to create a subscription to trigger an email to my email ID. My email ID is sanprakash@gmail.com. So I have created a subscription, and I am taking this ARN. Okay, later I'm going to configure this ARN. Now I am going to create a EC2 instance. Instance. This is I'm giving a name of demo lambda EC2 demo lambda EC2, and I'm taking Ubuntu instance. Actually I'm taking a basic configurations because it is only required to restart now. I'm not going to apply any complex logic to deploy the resources. Just I'm taking the EC2 instance for the restarting. I'm not using any key pair. Launch EC2 instance. So, okay, I created the EC2 instance. Now I'm going to create a IAM role. In IAM role, IAM role, create a role, and this role will give access to the Lambda. IAM Lambda, and here next Lambda uh, EC2 restart Lambda delete later. I will delete this later. So just I'm creating the role, and after creating the role, I am attaching the inline policy to this role. Policy I am putting JSON. So I have created the policy here, and I am attaching it to this policy, sorry, I'm going to this policy only principal list privileges only giving the access to EC2 reboot instances and SNS publics based on this SNS resource ARN. It will only publish and it is allowing the logs to CloudWatch logs. So I have created it, and here EC2 restart policy. I'm creating it. I have attached the policy. Sorry. No. I'm touching the policy. So now I'm going to create I have created the SNS. For the SNS, I am going to confirm the subscription. I have created my subscription, my email ID. No, I have confirmed the subscription. Now I am going to create the Lambda function. Lambda, this Lambda create a function, and I'm going to create a EC2 restart. It is a Python 3.14. I'm going to select it. And the execution rule, I have created the role. Lambda, EC2 restart lambda, delete later. Okay, create a function. I create the function. I done. I will do some configuration over here. Configurations. I'm increasing this lambda timing to run 1 minute to trigger the lambda. And here I'm passing the environment variables. Test code. I'm taking the code. I have already created the Python code for this. See this the Python code. What it is doing? It is it is connecting with the EC2 and SNS, and using this environment variables. I'm creating the environment variables, the instance ID and SNS topic, and it is based on the JSON object log payload received by Lambda. Then it will restart the EC2 instance and publish the SNS topic using this SNS publish code. So I'm going to paste this code in Lambda. Come on. Here. I'm pasting my code over here. Then I'm deploying it here and deployed. Now I'm going to test it. I'm creating test event. Mm, Test event restart EC2, and this payload I'm going to pass the payload which I have here. I'm passing the payload from here. I'm testing the event. Restart. I think I need to save this one. Test event, I need to save it. And then I need to test it. Now I am testing the failed. I have, yeah, sorry, I have not passed the environment variables, so it has failed the function. So I am passing the environment variable as required by the code. It is required the EC2 instance, and it is required the EC2 instance ID. Instance ID. So I'm getting the instance ID from here. Instance, and I also get the environment variable SNS topic ARN. SNS topic ARN also I need to pass the variable. So for that I'm going SNS and I'm checking the topic ARN. I have created it and saved the application. So now I'm going to test it again. Now it is succeeded. See, succeeded, send success code and restart notification sent to uh, the email. So now I can check my email. See, I received the email 7:14. 7:14 is the time now. I restarted and I triggered the email. So same thing. Now I will configure the API gateway and I will trigger from API gateway as well. So API gateway, I'm going to configure the API gateway. And from here, create API gateway. I've built test API. From here, restart is equal and integration. I'm going to take Lambda. Lambda uses one and the Lambda function which I have created. The Lambda function is the one. Then I'm going to create add rule post and selecting and I'm taking restart restart easy to restart default. I'm stage name I'm going to take default. So here I'm creating it. See, after creating the API gateway, I'm going to get this URL. Using this URL, I'm going to send some curl request to the JSON payload using curl request. I'm going to send to my API gateway. Then API gateway will invoke the Lambda function. Then Lambda will run. And I will get an SMS. So for that, uh, I have I have already payload here. Just I am replacing this URL using this URL. Using this URL, I just send some curl request. No, to using my local terminal. I just send the some curl request and the curl request notification is sent to my API gateway. So API gateway is triggered and API gateway get the invoked the Lambda function. That Lambda function run and started the EC2 instance. See, I got the response. So from Lambda activity also we can able to see from here. Lambda activity. Yeah, I can monitor my Lambda activity. Yeah, I have three times triggered. First time failed and two times it is succeeded. So from here also viewing the CloudWatch logs also we can able to see my Lambda, how Lambda triggers and all. This is the log group just now we created. Yeah, this is the which we can monitor our Lambda activity over here. This is the demo actually to create the Lambda function automation by giving the principal list privileges access. Only role we have created and given the limited access to using the policies and I created the Lambda function. Thanks.